Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lockn Day 2. It's Friday, just barely. It's about 11:30 p.m. Here we are at the camp. Beth has already gone to bed. Would you explain my low voice? Giving you a shot around the camp area where I've spilled my wine on Delta Me Delta shirt. Can't have that. I'm sure it's against some honor society rule. We have the camp lighting, which has changed as it always does. Try to back up here and get a shot. Hope these low light shots do okay. Change the camp up a little bit again. Here we have Gladys. I think I may have already gone to bed. Yeah, she's a little zapped tonight. She's been hanging around with the other monkeys. Well, we had to get her in as a service monkey, which is surprisingly easy to do. She's been hanging out with the other service animals at the service animal support group. They have their own support group here. All the animals that support their respective humans. Gladys has been wiped out. There's a chick magnet obscured by one of the clods. Let's go out here outside the camp. See what's going on outside the camp. Further is playing, I think. No, this is string cheese again. This is the string cheese incident. Which incident it is, I'm not really sure. But it's it's actually the fourth incident. The string, or maybe this is the further. I don't know. It's one of them. They're pretty much interchangeable to me. Here's the chick magnet from the front. Out for this shot. These are tough shots in this light. Or lack thereof. Campsite of my neighbor, Whit, Laura, and somebody. They're very nice. Most of the people here in the VIP campground are adults. People of a certain age, though, seemingly younger than we are. Oh well, that's life. We saw Jimmy Cliff today. He was very good. And then we watched String Cheese, and they were oddly enough very good too. We saw some really messed up kids this evening. Beth reported one of them to the medics. It's probably not a bad idea. The boy had been splayed out in an unladylike position for approximately an hour and a half, and he looked none too good. Someone threatened to call a medic on one of our neighbors over here, but they got him up, threw water on him, and he was okay. Saw some little girl passed out, and the rest of them were managing to do quite well, not quite well, but at least if they were ambulatory, they weren't too wobbly. So, but today's just Friday too, so it's hard to tell what'll happen. We had someone come through this stick his head through this little hole right here and offer to sell us mushrooms, which we declined, but he thanked him. He was a nice young man. We had a young man come through this hall and offered to give us $1 for a cigarette. unfortunately, we have no cigarettes, so we couldn't do that. So, this band really isn't that bad. The light shining through this really looks pretty nice. Yes, now we've got her. Yeah. The camera's figured out the light. Outstanding. So, there's the globe light, which I thought had given up the ghost. This is the last one that works, but it came back to life. The LED lights have been performed the strongest of all of our lights, and they were actually the cheapest ones. They only cost $2 for a little string of them. This camp kitchen area, which as usual is a mess. Not as messy it was last year. At Bonnaroo, by Friday evening. But live and learn. So we'll be back with you tomorrow with another episode of Rock Festival Update. And cut.